Hi everyone, I'm so happy to welcome you for this episode of podcast. I'm your guide, my name is Anya Tsai. I'm a writer, speaker and life coach. I'm happy to guide you on this wonderful journey of self-discovery, inner transformation, personal growth and resilience. Today for this very special episode, I want to start with this sentence. You are the expert of your life. As a life coach and therapist, people are often asking me, what should I do? I've seen your video, I've read your book. Which choice is the best for me? I don't know what to do. I'm afraid of making the wrong choice. I'm afraid to make a mistake. I know people can relate to me because of my story, my journey of resilience. You know what? Having this kind of question, it's so human. And I was the same, I had so many questions in my mind, and I had one fear also, the fear of making mistakes. For example, when I had to make decisions, big decisions, I was so confused. I have an unquiet mind. So when you have an unquiet mind, you're overthinking. And too much thinking, having too much questions, that creates doubts and fears, and the fear of making the wrong choice and making mistakes. So it was very difficult for me to make a decision by my own. All of that because I hadn't enough self-confidence. I hadn't enough self-esteem and self-love at that moment in my life. I had this limited belief that others could have a response for me, and especially if those people were like specialists or coach or therapist or teacher, professor, or maybe a psychic, etc. I thought they must know better than me as they were experts. I will tell you something fundamental, and I forgot that fundamental thing at that moment. People, friends or relatives or family members, professionals, they can, of course, help us on our evolution path. They can share their point of view with us. But above all, I must trust my inner voice and intuition. Because people's opinion, in fact, it's only their belief. But no one holds the universal truth. If we ask for advice, it's wise to take the time to connect with our heart, to feel, does that resonate with me or not? To connect to our inner wisdom. Our inner wisdom, our intuition, hold our inner truth. I've also noticed this problem. Listening to too many outside voices creates more noise in my mind. Because all these different voices, different point of views, often creates more confusion in my mind. I give you this analogy. It's like listening to different radio programs at the same time. It's so confusing. And I've experienced that myself, so that's why I'm sharing with you this story. And I've noticed that so many people are struggling to listen to their inner voice. And when someone shares his point of view, shares his opinion, it cannot be completely neutral. I would say it's even often biased, because what they think is through their filters of perception made up of their own beliefs. Sometimes it's even limited beliefs. It's also made up of their doubts or their fears and insecurities, of their own experiences linked to their past. So if you think about it, it can only be a partial and limited view, and therefore it cannot be 100% neutral, but often biased opinion. I will tell you one essential thing. Remember that. No one will know better than you what is best for you. Because it is your life, your experience, your own journey. And that's why you will always be the best person to decide what is best for you and make your own choices. Because you're the expert of your own life, you and no one else. No one else can be that expert for you. No one has the remote control of your own life. And if you gave it to someone, it's time to take your power back. It's never too late. You're the one and only expert of your own life. Listen to your heart, listen to your inner voice, because your own intuition is the strongest. Your intuition is the most accurate voice. It is the voice you must listen to and give all your attention, not to the outside voices or outside noise. It's how I work with people. I never tell them what they have to do or should do, but I help them to reconnect to their heart, to their intuition, to connect to their own resources, to find their own solutions. You are so resourceful. And this way of supporting people is the most powerful and profound, because giving people back the power of their own lives is the greatest gift to give them. People become autonomous and independent instead of depending on someone. Don't forget, you are the expert of your life. It's okay to ask for advice, to ask for help, but don't forget you have one voice which is so strong, so accurate, so powerful. It's your intuition. It's your heart, your inner voice. You're the only expert of your life. And you know what? When you're in your heart, you have all the response inside. Share with me in comments, what do you think about that? Do you feel yourself the expert of your own life? I'd love to continue this discussion with you. Stay tuned for the upcoming episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast, and I will be back very soon to continue this journey with you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being in my life, and take care of yourself.